So how much does self-publishing actually cost? Hey, my name is Joris and I'm the co-founder and project coordinator here at cuttingedgestudio.com, and today I want to talk to you about what it actually will cost you to self-publish your book. And maybe you're a little bit in the fence if you're going to go with traditional publishing or self-publishing. Now, the difference is a little bit with self-publishing. With self-publishing, you have to do everything yourself, and with traditional publishing, the publisher house will basically take everything over and also put the investment on themselves, so you don't have to pay a single penny. It depends a little bit on what type of publisher you're with. Some of the publishers, especially the little ones, the smaller ones, do ask for a small investment, so make sure you find the right one. But if you want to self-publish your book, then you have to make some investment. But the question I got often is, what and how much? How much money do I need to spend before I can actually publish my book? Well, the answer to that question is not that straightforward. I mean, generally, you can do this for free. I mean, you could go to a site like Canva and create your own cover. You can write your own book description, creating an account with Amazon KDP or Ingram Sparks. They're completely free as well. So in generally, you can publish your book for free. That's the answer. However, in general, if you're not really a cover designer, or if this is especially your first time around, if you have never done this before, not sure about all the steps you have to do, then you probably will need to invest a little bit in order to have a book out that will actually sell some copies. One of the first things that you possibly would need is at least editing, because even if you're the best writer in the world, you'll probably still leave some mistakes in the book. And if you sell a book with a lot of mistakes, you'll probably get a lot of bad reviews as well, and thus your book eventually will just stop selling. So I would say editing, proofreading, that's something you at least need to consider to invest in, but also having a good book description. I mean, if you're not a designer yourself, having a professional person, a professional designer creating a cover for you, that will actually help you sell copies in the long run. So although you can do everything yourself, and if there's a company out there who says, no, you have to outsource everything, please run away as fast as you can do stuff yourself. There are courses out there as well. There are YouTube videos out there as well. They can show you a lot of things for free. But generally, if you want to have some success, my advice is always to at least consider getting help with a cover designer, somebody that can help you with a book description, somebody that can guide you along the process to show you what the steps you need to take or might want to take. Same thing with marketing as well. You can do everything yourself, but A, it will cost you a lot of time, and B, probably you don't know what to do and where to start. So getting advice by a company or a person, an author that has been there a few times, can really help you out. But even then, even if you decide to actually outsource a few of the things or everything, still it can be a big difference on if you go with company A or company B, and of course what you're going to outsource. There are cover designers out there who charge, I know, more than $800 for a cover design. And there are also designers out there who only charge $50. So often the prices depend on the quality. I mean, often designers know how good they are and charge accordingly. So if you go to a certain designer and check the portfolio out, and you see that they're pretty high priced, but that their covers are really, really good, it might be worth that investment, because in the long run, the better the cover is, and this goes with all these services, the better the services are in the long run, it will actually be worthwhile, because more people will download your book, read it, and thus you get more royalties. So saving on services, again, depends on your budget, of course, depending on your end goal as well, but it can really hurt you in the long run. Now, having that said, if you've written a book, like a memoir, for instance, and you're more than happy that it's just live, and so that friends and family can get a copy, and if like one or two other people actually find your book and get it in that lifespan of the book, and if it happens and you are perfectly happy with that, then by all means go to Canva, create your own cover and do your thing. But if you actually want to sell as many copies as you can, if you're not a designer yourself and you're not sure how everything works, get help or at least do the research. So how much does self-publishing actually cost you? Well, that's not a straight answer. It really depends. But again, it can be zero and can be a few $1,000s and everything in between. The best tip I can give you is do some research. Find, if you want to outsource something, find a few companies and basically see what they have to offer, cross-match the prices, and then eventually pick a company that you're happy with to work with, who are transparent, where you can see reviews, where you can see things like prices, where you can have a chat with somebody so they can tell you how they work. So make sure you have a good feeling, and that's always my advice. Now, of course, if you want to have more information about Cutting a Studio, what we do and how we can help you, scroll a little bit further down in the section below where you can find a link to our website so you can check everything out. See you in the next video.